So guys, this is my last day at Gili Trawangan, and I just wanted to sort of sum up how I feel about staying out in the rice fields. I haven't stayed like this in Ubud before, a little bit out of town. So first of all, if we look at the room's actually really cool. It is called a homestay, and maybe I was thinking, oh, is it gonna be like the pictures are? It is. It's exactly like the pictures are. I booked it on booking.com. It's really well priced, and I was surprised when I got there. There are only 4 rooms. The rooms are very new, they're spacious, they're clean, the bed is comfortable, the linen is amazing, the bathroom is clean and spacious, and there's plenty of hot water. I also had a deck, and I could sit there and have my bintang and look out at what was going on in the rice field. So it's really cool. It's a really cool option if you want to have a rice field stay. Now, there is one downside. The downside is that the only way you can get here is on a motorbike. I mean, you can hear the bikes coming past me all the time. You cannot get a car to this property. So you can car part of the way, but then you have to jump on a bike with your bag. Now, I have got a small bag that I'm using at the moment. It's sort of like a carry-on bag. So unless you have a small carry-on bag when you do this little exercise, and unless you are happy to be a passenger on a motorbike like a Gojek that will take you to the front door, it's not going to work, baby. It's not going to work. So apart from that, it's been really cool. I mean, the scenery around here, I've shown you the scenery. The scenery is really beautiful. It's an easy walk into town. It takes me about 7 to 10 minutes. It is really dark at night. There's a quick way and a long way. The bikes take the long way, and the quick way is the 7 to 10 minute walk in. The bikes can't go that way because there are steps, and it is very dark at night. There's not a lot of lighting out here on that shortcut through into town, so most people are either using their cell phone to light the way up, or they have a small torch and they're taking that with them. So in all, really cold. Actually, do you know what? I'm actually really sad to be leaving today. And this has been a really cool, really beautiful experience, because you've got all these lovely people around you, people planting the rice fields, dogs and chickens, roosters waking me up in the morning, but I don't mind that. I mean, that's all part of Bali. And walking into town the other night, I dimmed my light and there were fireflies all in the rice fields, which is really beautiful. So it just shows you another side of Bali when you do one of these stays. And look, I'm pretending I'm out in the rice fields. I'm not. I'm in the rice fields, but I'm a 7 to 10 minute walk from Ubud, and it's quite unbelievable that you only need to go that far to have this experience. I'm going to turn the camera around and just have a look at what's happening here. This is the morning. This is the morning in Ubud. This is where I am, and this is my outlook. It's so cool. So highly recommend it if you're wanting to have a rice field stay in Ubud, Gili Trawangan, and I did book it on booking.com. And also, while I'm thinking of it, guys, if you're enjoying my videos, please subscribe. There's a little subscription button down, and I'm going to go like this. I think it's down in that corner, and if you just tap on that, you'll be able to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so I'm sitting in my favorite little cafe here in Ubud and just having a coffee because it's early morning, and I'm getting ready to do my trip from here through to Padangbai. Now, Padangbai is, just looking at my notes because I can't remember this, is around, it's 40 k's, it's about 1.5 hours from here. So there are 3 ways that I could do this. I could get a taxi down at the market, or one of the taxi guys that holds the sign up, and I did ask the other day, I asked about 3 or 4 of those guys, and it was going to cost me $100 to get from here to Padangbai one way. So bear in mind it's 40 k's, it's about 1 hour 20, which seems a bit rich to me. Then I went on Gojek and had a look at that, and I've got 2 options there. I could either look at a bike, and that would be around $10, okay? Now, really reasonable, but the thought of my ass banging up and down on the back of a bike for an hour and a half to get to Padangbai doesn't actually thrill me. So no, that's not going to happen. The other option is that Gojek also do cars, so I could do that. A Gojek car's going to cost me about $35, and I think that's the option that I'm going to go with, because if you're quite safe in a Gojek car. If you do that, you know, it's recorded in the Gojek profile as to who's transferred you, and if you jumped out of a car to go and get a coffee or a Coke or something, and the driver decided to bugger off with all your luggage, you're okay there, but you're a bit screwed if you were in a taxi, someone you didn't know, it's just some random guy that I found down at the market who does transfers, and I got out of the car there and he took off. I'm a bit screwed because I don't really know who he is. So that's the deal. I'm going to shortly order a Gojek car. It usually only takes about 10 or 15 minutes to turn up, so I'm not quite ready yet, and that will take me right through to my hotel in Padangbai. So I've just ordered my car on the Gojek app, and it's a Daihatsu, and it's Gusti, and Gusti's on his way, and it tells me that he'll be here in 4 minutes. So very shortly my transfer will arrive.